Hi, this is Mara. Um, just giving you the update on my last follicle check. So on Monday, yesterday, I went in for my next follicle check, and the check was after taking Follistim, and I took 125 IUs and 100 IUs. Um, over the weekend, and then Monday was my follicle check, and then more than likely I was going to have to take the last bit of Follistim, and I'll get to that here in a second. So yeah, I went in yesterday morning at the butt crack of dawn to Jacksonville to have them check my follicles again, and and it wasn't great news, which sucks because the first check seemed to go better. So I don't know what happened over the weekend, but it's not going the same way it started at. Does that make sense? Um, so on my left side, they didn't find any growth, and if you remember, I had a 7 and an 8, if I remember. And on the right side, I had an 11, an 8, and a 7. So, of course, since we had that 11, I was definitely banking on that one. In fact, I was hoping it would be ready to trigger yesterday. But when they looked at it, the other two had shrunk, the 7s and the 8s. And the 11 was a 16. So, I mean, it's not awful, like I said, but it's not great. So we definitely couldn't trigger because it was too small. So, which is what happened the last time I took drugs like this. Like when I took the Clomid and the Femara, they would never stimulate my ovaries enough. So I'm disappointed because I'm thinking I'm just leading down the same path as before. But my hopes aren't completely lost. So I had a 16 on my right, and they looked at my lining, of course, too, which is important because once you trigger, you obviously need somewhere for the egg to embed. So they looked at my lining, and it was thin. So that was the other bad news. It was only at 6 millimeters, and they were probably hoping for 8 or 10, more growth, more cushion for the egg. So yeah, it didn't go very well. And they had to call me back to let me know what they wanted me to do. And I got a call midday or whatever. So my RE wants me to go ahead with the last Follistim injection, which I did last night, and that was 75 IUs. And like I said previously, I did 125 IUs on Saturday, 100 IUs on Sunday, and then last night I did 75. And then they prescribed me estradiol, or estrogen, to help build my lining. So they gave me these cutesy tiny little pills that are only like half a milligram each. And they wanted me to cut the pill in half and insert it vaginally, which I was a little confused about. Like, I'm not like stupid by any means, but I'm like, you want me to take this tablet, which normally I would ingest, cut it in half, and put it up my, yeah. Okay, So I did. And it's really super, super, super tiny. I mean, it's like, I don't even have anything here. Like, here's the very end of a pin, and it's very close to that. So, it's a very tiny little pill. So yeah, I did that, and it's twice a day. So we'll take that whole pill the entire day, but half of it early in the day, half of it late in the day. So twice a day. And then Wednesday, or tomorrow now, I go in for another scan to see how everything's growing. And yeah, that's where all my hope is right now, is on tomorrow's scan. I don't even know what to say. Like I said, I'm disappointed because I was hoping for more growth. But there's still tomorrow, and I'd like to see how tomorrow goes. I'm not sure where we go after tomorrow, if it's still if I don't have a follicle that's still big enough. I don't know if they just give up on this cycle, or if they wait even longer and have me come in, say, Friday for another scan. I mean, I'm done with all the stimulation drugs, so I don't know if they are going to give me more of those, or Follistim or whatever. So yeah, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. If tomorrow doesn't go well, I know I'm gonna be upset if tomorrow doesn't go well. Tomorrow will be cycle day 15, and I've heard stuff about ovulating too late in the cycle and it being a poor egg. So obviously I don't want that. And tomorrow will be like the middle of a normal cycle. Not everybody's perfect and has cycles the same. And cycle day 15 is not it's not the necessarily the normal. But I don't want it to go too far out, and I'm sure they don't either. I think they'd want to keep the cycle pretty basic. So yeah, there's just disappointment there because I'm not sure why it didn't work as well as maybe it did with others. I mean, I read something on one of the communities I'm on, Baby Center. By the way, if anyone is on Baby Center, look me up. My name is Mara Mayo, Maramayo, and I'm on various boards, but definitely friend me or whatever if you'd like. But yeah, I was on Baby Center, and there's quite a few ladies there going through the same stuff. But one lady, I mean, she, just on Clomid and Trigger, I believe, she got like 29 millimeter follicle and like some 19s and 20s. I mean, she had follicles coming out of her ears. Not literally. So when she triggered, she had a big old honkin', ovary, or sorry, big old honkin' egg that she could pop out, and she got pregnant. So of course I'm looking at that and I'm like, God, my sad little 16 is like nothing. So, okay, I'm rambling. So that's about it for now. Like I said, I have my other check tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes, and I'll probably be back on here with hopefully good news. I'm keeping my fingers crossed, and everything else except for my legs, and we'll see you tomorrow.